Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and Merry Christmas. I hope the season treated you well and you got lots of cool fishing stuff for next year or even this year if you're still fishing out there in the cold. Anyway, I just wanted to show you a few things that I got for Christmas that are fishing or kayak related. My wife and my daughters did a bang up job picking things out for me this year, and I'm really happy to share that stuff with you. So let's take a look, starting with the glasses that you see on my face right now. These are from Shady Rays, and I've been buying their product for a couple of years now, and I really like them. They're very affordable. I forget the model of these, but the pattern on the frames is from Realtree. It's their camouflage pattern. Some of you may recognize that. And one of the cool things about Shady Rays is not only are they affordable, they're really nicely polarized, and they'll replace these things twice for you if you break them or lose them. And so pretty good deal. I'll put the link to their website down below. And also, when it comes to fashion and apparel, my wife picked out this nice new fishing hat for me to keep the sun off my gourd. How do you like that? Pretty sporty, huh? And then you can also snap the sides up like that to look even more cool. Anyway, it's very lightweight, really nicely ventilated in the back, and it floats. Looking forward to using that. Really looking forward to when it's hot again and I need to use it. Here's the biggest thing that I got. I got myself a new setup to drop shot with, because I really didn't have a rod and reel that I specifically purchased to do drop shotting with. So I picked this up, and I got these things pretty deeply discounted, you know, during the Christmas sales and stuff. Starting with the reel, this is a Daiwa XLR LT 2500 size, and here's a better picture of it. And I forget the gear ratio, but it was very reasonably priced. I think I paid in the 50s for it. It was on sale at Carl's Bait and Tackle. And you know, I know the drop shot reel of choice these days is the Shimano Stratic CI4 Plus, but I just couldn't see spending $200 or more on a spinning reel that I really only pick up once in a blue moon. So the price point for this one was really in the sweet spot for me. And the rod that I've got it on is a Abu Garcia Veritas 6.9 medium light. And just remember what the tip is. I don't remember the action on the tip, but it's a 6.9 medium light, and I like the feel of it. It's very lightweight, and I like the bend in the tip. So I think that'll be much more appropriate for me drop shotting compared to the stiffer, you know, and heavier ugly stick that I had been using in seasons past. Oh, and I also got a nice little rod glove to store it in. So now let's get into the smaller stuff, and for that I'll move the camera around so you don't have to look at my ugly mug while we're looking at that fishing stuff. Hang on. Alright, so here's some random things I picked up during all the Christmas sales, and I either ordered these from Carl's Bait and Tackle because I joined their club and get a 30% discount at least on most things that they sell, and during the holidays they had some other things that were a little more deeply discounted. If I didn't buy them from there, I bought them from Tackle Warehouse because they had a lot of good stuff on sale as well. Starting with a pair of line scissors. Late in the season I lost a pair, dropped them in the lake, and they aren't too expensive, so I picked up another pair of those. You know, I've become a big fan of these Biospawn Bile Bugs here lately, so I picked up a pack of those, and one of my favorite colors, June Bug. I went ahead and bought another pack of Guggen Baits Mondo worms. I'm in general a big fan of ribbon tail long plastic worms, especially in the summertime, so I bought these for that time of year, and these were red bug colored. And then I bought 3 or 4 spools of fishing line. I bought a spool of fluorocarbon, and I've never bought fluorocarbon before because I've just always thought it was too expensive, but I had a Dick's Sporting Goods reward for $10, so I used that to apply to this expensive spool of line. And I'm going to put this on probably my soft plastic Texas rig setup. Let me know what you think about that and if that's a good application for it. And then I got 2 spools of Power Pro 140-pound test that I'm going to put on one of my other, kind of all-purpose Baitcasters. and then some 10-pound tests that I'm going to put on that drop shot rig that I showed you earlier. And then I bought another spool of monofilament 14-pound test, and that's usually what I put on my crankbait setup. And then I got one of these in a mystery tackle box a couple of months ago, the rear loader swing jig, and I liked it, so I bought myself another one. Okay, and then I'm really excited to show you this. My wife put together her own version of a mystery tackle box. You're probably much more on the ball than me and can figure out that surprise gear carton is a parallel for a mystery tackle box. I was a bit slow when I opened this up, but she put a lot of thought and love into this, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, babe. But let me show you what she has inside of it here. Starting with the sticker, just like mystery tackle box. This one commemorates my home state of Arkansas. She did a really great job of picking out these lures. Got two new whopper ploppers in the 90mm size in two pretty good looking colors. Pretty excited to use those. And then she bought me a pack of these from Grand Lures, and I believe these are made in Arkansas. They're great big giant buzz toads, and I'm looking forward to using these because I'm planning on doing a little more fishing up in the tidal Potomac for some bigger bass than what I would ordinarily get in my home lake. And I think these would be really good on top water there. The snakeheads will probably find these pretty attractive as well. And to go along with these, some VMC heavy duty swim bait hooks. And these are 7/0 hooks. Biggins. Got some grubs from Jean LaRue, and these look pretty good. 3.5-inch rally grubs and blueback shad. From Big Bite Baits, this is the 5-inch flying squirrel and watermelon ghost. And it's kind of a creature bait similar to a baby brush hog, and I think those will work pretty good in my lake. From Rage Tail, got a pack of Rage Tail Rage lizards, and to be honest with you, I didn't even know they had lizards, but as much as I like fishing them in the springtime, I can't wait to use these. Color is watermelon seed. And then from Bass Assassin, a pack of 11-inch gooseberry ribbon tail worms, one of my summertime favorites. And then I wanted to show you her version of the Dibble Digest. She did a really good job on this. Talked about what all the baits were. Of course, she didn't give me the prices. And she gave me some fishing tips, some nice pictures of us and me and the family, and some fun facts about some of my local fisheries. I can tell she really put a lot of time and love into this. Probably one of the most thoughtful gifts I've ever received. Thank you, dear. And then finally, these were some stocking stuffers and some other things. A nice little bottle of Power Bait scent. That stuff's pretty stinky, but I'll be putting that on my soft plastics. And also, well, I got it in a Ziploc bag because even through the packaging, it's pretty stinky. Some Spike It garlic scent in two colors, chartreuse and red. And you guys know what Spike It is. You ordinarily dip the tail of your soft plastics into a little bottle to dye them in. This is more like a highlighter or a magic marker, so you can kind of contain it a little bit better and not worry so much about spilling it on your boat or yourself. And let's see, from Bobby Garland, got a couple of packs of these baby shad crappie lures and a couple of pretty nice colors. Monkey milk and baby bass. And got a couple of packs of Southern Pro jig heads to go along with those. Chartreuse and white. Got a package of Southern Pro minnow tubes. Got a new wacky tool. This one's from VMC. Got some little neoprene handles to slip onto the ends of my kayak paddle. Got a new pair of sun gloves. Keep my hands looking pretty and young. Got a pair of long-handled needle nose pliers. Come in really handy on those occasions where that big fish swallows that thing. And then finally I wanted to show you this. This is a little hand paddle. You've probably seen these before if you kayak, from the Backwater Paddle Company. I think it's called the Assault. And it's just a little one-handed paddle that you can use to fine-tune your position when you're out there if you don't want to take the time to grab your larger kayak paddle if you got it in the keeper or whatever. It's also got a nice little hook on it right there, so you can grab a tree or a limb or your fishing line if you're trying to get a snag free. And it's also pretty rugged and durable in case you need to smack something upside the head to calm it down a little bit, if you know what I mean. All right, that is it. Let's jump into the giveaway. This is a giveaway I did 2 videos ago, I believe, and I'm just going to use the Tube Buddy Pickle Winner feature to pick the winner, and let's go ahead and launch it. And congratulations to Fishing with Big D. Got a few lures I'm going to send to you. Get in touch with me through my email address. I'll put it down below. Send me your contact information and I'll get these things in the mail to you. Congratulations. Thanks everybody for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd like to invite you to do that. I'll put the link down in the lower left hand corner and down in the description below. Appreciate you watching. Tight lines, and hopefully these next 2 cold months go by pretty quickly, and we can all get back out there on the water and start sharing some fishing beds.